Jay Sri Radheshyam and welcome back. The Life of Love. Biography of Srimad Radharaman Charan Das Dev by Dr. o.b.l. Kapoor. The original English book of Sri Radharaman Charan Das Dev biography was written down by Narendranath Chatterjee, an effort put together with Sri Ramdas Babaji, Sri Radharaman Bhag Navadvip, published in 1926. I have this book in my hands as a present from Sri Brajgopal Agarwal, my dear Dada and friend, father in Vrindavan. Thank you very much for this. Really, I appreciate with my heart. After the reading of The Life of Love by o.b.l. Kapoor, that is based on the previous book I show on the screen, we will start reading The Life of Love of Chatterjee. Namaste Gurudevaya Sarvasiddhi Pradayine Sarvamangala Rupaya Sarvananda Vidyayine Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva. Jay Sri Radharaman Charan Das Dev Mahavira Ki Jai. Jai Nitai, Jai Gaur, Jai Sri Radheshyam. At Jajapur. From Daneshbar, Baba Mahasai went to Purushothampur and from there to Jayapur. At the insistence of Sri Lala Babu of Jayapur, Lala Babu used to live with his widow mother-in-law, who was a devotee lady. She received Baba Mahasai and his party with great warmth and devotion. The lady had the Vigraha of Radha Govinda in her house. The seva of Radha Govinda was done by a Brahmin Pujari. Baba Mahasai saw the Pujari offering to Radha Govind unboiled rice baked in the sun and banana as bhog. He said to the old lady, "What is this, ma? You offer unboiled rice to the Thakur? Ma, we are Kashastas by caste. According to the custom prevailing here, we cannot offer boiled rice to the Thakur." Babaji, "But how do you give the Thakur to eat what you cannot eat yourself?" Ma, "We are helpless, Baba. This has been the practice in our house from generation to generation." Babaji, "Ma, does it not hurt your heart to give unboiled rice to eat to the Thakur, to Radha Govinda, accustomed to eating Ma Yashoda's butter?" Ma, "It does. But what can I do?" Babaji, "Is there someone else who will object if you give boiled rice to your Thakur?" Ma, "Yes, Baba. The Brahmins will object." At this point, Lalita Dasi intervened and said, "Very well, Ma. You need not butter. So long as we are here, I should cook myself and offer boiled things to the Thakur." The lady agreed. Lalita Dasi, Ki Jai Ho! Prepare nice things along with boiled rice every day and offer them to Radha Govind. After 3 days, Radha Govind said to the lady in a dream, "Ma, for the last 3 days, I am very happy. Do not deprive me of this happiness again. Give me cooked things to eat twice every day." The lady wept and said, "But if I do that, Thakur will not be the Brahmins and my relatives be angry with me." Thakur retorted, "Ma, are your relatives and the Brahmins who are born of Maya greater than me? You will not make any headway in your spiritual life if you pay heed to what they say. So promise that without caring for them, you will get things cooked by the Pujari twice every day and offer them to me." The lady narrated the whole story to Babaji Mahasai with tears in her eyes. Baba Mahasai said, "Ma, you are so fortunate. The Thakur had begged for food from you. Does he ever beg from anyone like this? Therefore, I say you should make the best of your fortune and not be led away by what others say." The lady said, again with tears in her eyes, "Baba, you kindly make the Pujari understand. He should not raise any objection." Baba Mahasai called the Pujari and convinced him that it was improper to offer unboiled rice to Thakur. So thereafter, cooked rice and other things began to be offered to the Thakur. Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Radhe Govinda Ji ki Jai. Speaking about Radhe Govinda Ji, I have this picture here on my working desktop where I am recording these beautiful pastimes of Sri Radharaman Charan Das Dev. Sri Radhe Govinda Ji ki Jai. Sri Radharaman, Jai Radharaman, for the two Radharamans of my heart. Jai Radharaman, Jai Radharaman. One day Baba Mahasai was invited to the house of Mohini Babu, a local advocate. A number of advocates were also invited by him. They were asking all kinds of questions, and Baba Mahasai was answering. At the end, some say, "You say that there are two kinds of jivas, Nitya Bada, eternally bound, and Nitya Mukta, eternally free. Nitya or eternal is that which is true now, has always been true and will always be true. It has neither beginning nor end. Therefore, Nitya Bada means one who has always been in Maya and will always remain so. In other words, it means that the Nitya Bada can never become Mukta. Is it not so?" What an interesting question, really. Nitya Badas, Nitya Mukta. Nitya Mukta are eternally free, such as Sri Radharaman, his companions of on Lila, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, the companions intimate associate of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, all of them Nitya Muktas. But Nitya Bada, eternally bound in Maya, we will never get free of this? What do you think? Please listen attentively. I am doing this seva with all my heart and all my efforts to make one very high quality video for our Bade Baba. Reading his books, explaining, I am teaching his teachings on Spanish language that nowadays many bhaktas, sadakas, followers, researchers, souls who are seeking spirituality, they know now about Bade Baba due to these videos or my Spanish channel that has actually over 3,000 something followers. And I want to keep going and keep growing. For that, your help, yes, your help is extremely necessary. In order to spread the glories of Sri Radharaman Charan Das Dev, I need your help also. Please give like, leave a comment on this video right now and share on your social media. Therefore, YouTube will know that many people like this content and will start recommending to more and more people. And who knows, maybe more beautiful souls will join the family of Sri Mahavira Radharaman. Also remember that you can give me a hand in all the expenses that I have with the channel, with the web page, publications, etc. through PayPal. You can send me a donation through PayPal anytime. Check gaurasanga.org. Okay, let's continue. Therefore, Nitya Badas are means ones. Nitya Bada means one who has always been in Maya and will always remain so. In other words, it means that the Nitya Bada can never become Mukta. Is it not so? Baba Mahasai said, "You are right. Nitya means that which has neither beginning nor end. So Nitya Bada means Anadi, that which has no beginning. But Jiva's bondage is said to be Anadi, not because it has no beginning, but because it is beyond our power to ascertain its beginnings. It can therefore certainly end. The purpose of human life is to seek deliverance from it. But life is short, and the jivas of Kalis are wasting it in false pursuits under the spell of Maya. Therefore, Nitai Chand came down in this age and went from door to door, rousing the people from their slumber and distributing Krishna Prem to them. He is still, out of his infinite, causeless mercy, kindly disposed toward them. It is eager to give them a loving embrace if only they turn to him. With this, his eyes became red and tears began to stream out of them. He was so entranced that he sprang up from his seat shouting, "Jai Nityananda!" and began to dance with eyes half closed. He sprang with such force that his head struck against the wooden root on a hand-driven fan hanging from the ceiling of the room, and the root was thrown 3 or 4 feet upward. One of the hook of the root struck his head, and a stream of blood began to flow from it. But he was so absorbed in dance that he was quite unaware of it. Some others were also dancing. Call was sounding and cartels ringing. Everyone was in ecstasy. But Navadvip Das was helplessly watching the blood stream running down from the face of Babaji, and he was humming with fear and anxiety. Others were also painfully watching, but no one had the courage to stop him from dancing or even to touch him. When he calmed down, everyone went near and saw that blood had stopped. Lalita Dasi wiped the streaks of blood from his face with a corner of her sari. As she was doing so, he asked, "Why? What is it?" Lalita Dasi, wanting to tell him about the wound, tried to locate it, but she was surprised to see that there was no sign of the wound anywhere. All others were also surprised because they had seen the blood flowing with their own eyes. They asked, "Baba Mahasai, did you not feel any pain?" He said, "I do not know anything, but if there was anything like wound, could not the merciful Lord cure it and wipe off all trace of it immediately?" This is the real Shraddha faith on Nitai. Jai Baba, Jai Baba. The people of Jayapur now always talk about his supernatural dance and kirtan, his most convincing and tranquilizing discourses, and above all his sweet nature and loving behavior. They said, "We have never seen such a Mahapurusha before, and perhaps will never see again." It was Baba Mahasai's wont to leave the place where the people began to extol him as someone great. The next morning, therefore, he said to Lalu Babu, "We have stayed in Jayapur too long. My mind is now restless for the darshan of Lord Jagannath, so we must go to Puri tomorrow." Lala Babu was requesting him to stay in Jayapur for some more time. When Brahmananda Babu, an advocate, arrived with some friends and began to say with folded hands, "Maharaj, we attended your kirtan yesterday. We had never heard such a kirtan before. It was so inspiring and so touching to the heart that we cannot resist to desire to hear it one more time, more and more. I shall be obliged if you kindly do kirtan at my place tomorrow. But I am going to Puri tomorrow," said Baba Mahasai. On Brahmananda Babu's repeating his prayers, however, he said, "Very well, then I should do kirtan at your place tomorrow and leave for Puri next morning." When Brahmananda Babu had gone, Lala Babu said to Baba Mahasai, "Brahmananda is so wicked and felon a person that no one likes to associate with him. He is a drunkard and a skeptic, and is particularly critical of the sadhus and Vaishnavas, so you need not go to his place." Baba Mahasai said, "You mean I shall go only to the house of those who have faith in God and not to the house of the non-believers? I think that the non-believers deserve greater sympathy because they have lost the way, and the way has to be shown to them." Nitai Chand, when he was present here in person, changed Jagai Madai, and he host of other sinners into saints. Now, when he is present in the form of the name, can he not change the heart of a single person? The word is changeable. A man who is sinner today may become a saint tomorrow. He should not be ignored because of his present condition. Jai Baba, Jai Baba. Baba Mahasai reached the house of Brahmananda Babu in the afternoon along with his companions and started Sankirtan. Brahmananda Babu had invited a number of advocates and other people to have Baba Mahasai's darshan and listen to his kirtan. They were listening with rapt attention and with great astonishment, because they had never heard this kind of lively kirtan before. What makes the kirtan lively is Bhava. Baba Mahasai looked like the very image of Bhava. Bhav itself was bursting forth in the form of his kirtan, and dance in the sattvika bhavas, or the outward signs of inward bhav, that adorned his body throughout the kirtan. Every word of his kirtan and every movement of his body was charged with the bhav current, which touched the hearts of the audience and produced similar bhav in them. They felt that they were for the time being transported into a world that was much more soothing and enrapturing than anything they had experienced before. The condition of Brahmananda Babu was not different. The bhav current had touched his heart also, and he was weeping all the time. At the close of kirtan, he fell down at Baba Mahasai's feet in deep distress and anxiety. He did not know what to say, but only wept and wept. Baba Mahasai lifted and embraced him and tried to soothe and console him in various ways. In the meantime, Mahaprasad was ready and everyone sat down to eat, but Brahmananda Babu remained standing at a distance. Baba Mahasai said, "Come, Brahmananda Babu, sit here." Brahmananda Babu said, "Excuse me, Baba, I do not deserve to sit among you." On Baba Mahasai's insistence, however, he went and sat near him. After everyone had taken Mahaprasad, they went to sleep. Next morning, when Baba Mahasai was ready to leave, Brahmananda Babu came and said with folded hands and tears flowing from his eyes, "Baba Mahasai, it is my request that you kindly stay for one more day to deliver my beastly self from bondage by giving me mantra. I am the greatest sinner, greater than even Ajamila, Ratnakara, Jagai, Madai, mentioned in the Shastras. Who can deliver me except you? Kindly be merciful to me." Baba Mahasai thought for a while and said, "If Nitai Chand so wish, your desire should be fulfilled. But it does not seem to be the desire of Nitai Chand that we should stay here anymore. You need not to be worried. You need not to be sorry. If Nitai wish, we shall meet again." With this, he started for Baitarani station in order to board the train for Puri. As we have said before, Baba Mahasai never inquired from anyone about the road when he went anywhere, so he was going ahead dancing in his peculiar style and singing, "Bhayo Nitai Gaurango Radheshyam Japo Hare Krishna Hare Ram." Others were following, repeating the kirtan after him. After they had gone about a mile, he abruptly tarried for a while under a tree. His eyes were half closed and tears were profusely flowing from them, wetting his cheeks and chest. The hair of his body bristled, cheeks reddened and trembled. Brahmananda Babu, who was trailing behind the party, weeping all the while, came running, attracted as iron is attracted by magnet, and fell at his feet. Baba Mahasai exclaimed, "Oh, how merciful is Nitai!" And with this he lifted Brahmananda Babu, embraced him, and uttering the mantra to his ear. His companions shouted, "Jai Nitai! Jai Nitai!" in amazement and happiness. Brahmananda Babu again fell at Baba Mahasai's feet and said with a voice choked with emotion, "I am a rank sinner, a wretch and a drunkard. I do not have words to express what I am. You are omniscient and know everything. I believe that you have appeared on earth only to deliver me. I depend entirely upon you. Your causeless mercy is my only hope." How lucky and how developed soul was Brahmananda Babu to have the chance of meeting Radharaman in person and his companions, to hear his kirtan and to have mantra directly from the Mahapurush. What a lucky soul. Jai Mahavira. Baba Mahasai consoled him with his sweet words and sent him back. Then he renewed his march toward the station and boarded the train for Puri. Sri Radharaman Charan Das Dev ki Jai. We will meet again tomorrow in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions or any extra information about this Lila, about Radharaman, don't do not hesitate to comment in the comment section. I read you there. Thanks for watching. Share on your social media. Help me to keep growing. Jai Mahavira Radharaman. Jai Nitai, Jai Gaur. Jai Jai Sri Radheshyam. Vajo Nitai Gauranga Radheshyam. Japo Hare Krishna Hare Ram. Jai Nitai.